welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelyne. I'm a businesswoman, entrepreneur, influencer, kizomba dancer. If you're new, just subscribe to it and then follow my journey to Ghana. Today's video is about my spiritual journey. So my spiritual journey starts with Catholic faith because, as you may know, Italy is a Catholic country, even though people say that the state and then the religion are divided. I was baptized at 12 years and I actually decided to be baptized. It was my own decision. It was more a kind of everybody has done it. I'm the only one who has not done it, so I wanted to. And sad, it's very sad to say this, but I think that in my Catholic faith, what I was learning was something taught without heart, without passion, without emotion. So all the things that I actually knew about my faith and religion and Christ were things just repeated by heart. One thing I must say about my faith is that I was very convinced about what I was learning, the prayers, even I was repeating them by heart, sometimes without even understanding what I was saying. I was really into it. At some point, I even wanted to become a nun, so you just can imagine the commitment that I had for my faith. Then I came to Ghana when I was 12, and in Ghana I met a lot of different beliefs, religions. I went to Methodist Church, Pentecostal, Evangelicals, 7 Days Adventures. I had, my grandfather was actually pagan, like African spiritualism. So when I came to Ghana, I had this kind of brainwash, I don't know, faith wash. Does it exist? Yes. So I was so confused. I was like, so which religion is the right one? Like, you just tell me which one is the correct one that I should follow. And so when I went back to Italy when I was 16 years, I went to my pastor, my Catholic pastor, and then I asked him, like, I told him about this kind of new religions and things that I was able to get in contact with, and that I couldn't find out which one was the best for me. And the answer he gave me was basically ours is the best. And what I know is that his answer didn't convince me at all. And it's had a very bad effect on me because it actually pulled me away from the church, from Christ, from the faith, because I felt like, oh, they've lied to me all my life. So from my 17 years going, I literally vanished. I literally pulled away myself from everything that was talking about Christ and everything. And I just lived my life out there as a non-believer. After my 16th birthday, life has been really, really tough for me. A lot of things have happened in my life that I will tell you as time goes on. If you subscribe to the channel, you will not miss any video, and you surely know more about me. And maybe you understand a lot more about my attitude and character and behavior. I was living my life out there without control, without any belief, without any reliance on anyone. But the sad thing was that I was always blaming the Lord. I was always asking the Lord, why was he giving me this tough task? Why was he giving me this tough situation? And I was really annoyed. I was angry with the world, with the whole world. Fast forward, let's go to last year. Yeah, I came to Ghana, then I went back. And when I went back, I had I became very close friend with a person, and she saw that I was really struggling in my life, and sometimes some easy tasks would be very difficult for me, struggling with depression, anxiety. I tried to commit suicide twice in my life. My business was doing well, but I was really suffering in it. You know, friends coming, friends going, relationship, my family not giving support. So a lot of things were going on. I was battling everything alone by myself. So she just told me, Evelyne, why don't you think, like, why don't you kneel down and pray to the Lord to help you, to assist you, to protect you, to be with you? And I think that's where the whole journey started. So I can say September 2021, I started to pray. And I can tell you that I don't actually know what I was praying, how I was praying, to whom I was praying. But I was trying to speak my heart. I was trying to let somebody know my feelings, what was happening to my life, what I wanted the universe, the Lord, God, whoever was in control of my life to give me back peace. I think that's one of the things that I've been wishing for my life, peace. And of course, a lot of money. It was so funny because when you don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it, you are trying in some way to connect, it's so powerful. It's like when you see a child, a toddler who is starting to walk, he's trying to, move the first steps. He's insecure, but at the end, like, he's able to. So, I was crawling at that time. Now I'm kind of on my feet sometimes. I fall down, then I get back on my feet. I really like my spiritual journey. I really like it. And I'm in Ghana because the Lord brought me here. It's not my wish, it's not my strength, it's not my power, but it's His own wish. And now I know that He has a plan for me in Ghana. I know He has a plan, but I don't know the plan. And that's faith. I know I'm supposed to be here. I can feel it. My body, I can tell that every inch of my body is anchored to this earth, to this continent. I know that this is here where I have to be. But I don't know what I have to do. By prayers, by daily going out there, putting myself out there, I just meet people, I just meet opportunities. Sometimes I grab them, sometimes I create them, and I'm just blessed. So let me tell you, I'm saying that the Lord wants me to be here because He actually spoke to me through a preaching of Mike Todd. And actually this preaching was sent to me by this friend, Johanna, who I was talking about first. And this sermon, it was so powerful because it was actually talking about finding a person for a relationship, but the steps that you have to take before getting to that person are that. First, you must be in the place that the Lord wants you to be. If you are not there, you'll be struggling. Whatever you will do, you'll be struggling. Second, once you are in the place, He's going to give you purpose. He's going to tell you what you have to do. And in the process of doing your purpose, you get confused. So that's where you get confused. You may go through hardship. So that's where He's going to provide so that you calm down and know that He's there for you. And that's where the confusion comes, because you are in the place where you're supposed to be. You now have a new purpose, and so you feel like, I'm greater than this. Will I be able to do this? And then you also find that the Lord is backing you, is giving you the energy. But you're like, what's next? And that's where He would tell you who you are. He will give you identity. And so after you've got these four, the place, purpose, providence, and identity, then He's gonna give you parameters to find the right person for you. And this, now I've just briefly, long story short, but if you listen to this preaching, this is going to be so powerful. It touched me so much that I really told myself I have to move to Ghana. And that's why I think after 2-3 months of still thinking, I think I've watched that sermon about 10 times. I decided to move. And when I came to Ghana, it was so funny because at the beginning I didn't have any church. I didn't know, I actually didn't even know whom to talk about my spiritual journey, because Africa is populated of a lot of religious Christian people and things, not as in Europe whereby our faith is a lot shaken. Prayer in the house, I downloaded some app to pray and meditate on Bible quotations alone. And then a friend took me to a church in, I think, March or April. It is so difficult to take me, Evelyne, to church. I can tell you that my parents used to be elders of the church, and in 4 or 5 years, I think I've gone only 3 times there. So just to let you imagine. But as soon as this, my friend told me, "Oh, Evelyne, let's go to my church," I just felt like, yeah, let me go. And I felt so well when I was there. And the next week, I was supposed to do a business trip to Cape Coast, the one that you saw that I've not finished to publish. And one of the church members called me and was like, "Oh, Evelyne," that was Paul. "Evelyne, so are you coming this Sunday?" I was like, "No, I'm really sorry, I can't be there, but I'll be there next week." And it was so amazing, so pride, because like, "Oh, so you're not coming next week, like tomorrow? But you already know that you're coming." I said, "Yes," because the feeling that I had, the way I felt inside the church is what I was looking for. So forward fast, I've been attending this church for 3 months now. I like it because it's even online, so when I'm not able to go, I can watch everything and follow everything from home. Even when I went to Italy on vacation for 2 weeks, I attended my church service on Sunday. It's very short, like it's about 1 hour and a half. People are very kind. People are not judgmental. We just go there to praise, worship the Lord, learn, support ourselves, and that's what I was looking for. Because I don't want to be judged. I know I'm a word person. I know I have my whole world in my head and my piercing, my tattoos, but I just want to praise the Lord. I just want to worship the Lord. I just want to know more about the Lord. So what I've started in the last 3 weeks is a foundation class, which they've given it available at church, whereby new Christians who want to learn about the Lord can come and have some guidance to work through, read through the Bible and understand the dynamics of being a Christian, sin, salvation, and this has opened a really very big dilemma, questions within me, but I like it. I like it because I know that after this course, I will understand a little more about the Lord. I know my faith is going to grow, but on top of it, what is going to happen is I'll have more reasons, I'll have more parameters, I'll have more instruments to be able to continue this journey on my own. So this is my spiritual journey in Ghana. I hope to give you soon an update. If you liked it, click the button here, like, comment below with some question, whatever you want to ask me, and see you in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.